I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, so it's all good. Hi, Steve. How are you tonight? I don't have my tripod yet, so I'm working with something that I have for now that'll work. So I don't know if you remember when, or if you remember Brittany having squirrel. But this is squirrel. I don't know if anybody else will hop on, but we'll see. We just got back from the creek. I'm doing all right. I don't know where she's going. She's hiding. She doesn't like the phone. So she's being bashful. Hey, Pam. Um, so I have 4 adult panthers. I have a veiled, which has no buzz. And then we have a bearded dragon, 2 crested geckos, um, 2 leopard geckos, and then I have 15 baby panthers. I'm working on getting all the babies in their own enclosures right now. So I'm having to make those. So that's what I'm working on currently. So it's been kind of a chore in between life and, everything. She's waiting on her dinner. Hello, everyone. Miss ma'am. Can I put this in there so you can eat? So I can feed everybody else. And I can show you the build too. He's kind of a punk. The punk or the build is name's Mochi. So that's what I'm working on right now. You need to move, ma'am. I know you don't like it. So if you let me put this in here so you can eat these. Lights went off. Then you don't have to look at the phone. And they're going to escape like that. She doesn't like the phone. She hates the phone. So give me a second. Um, 1 moment. I gotta grab my large roaches. So this one is now disappearing, and I don't know where he's going. Come here, buddy. Everything just wants to come out. Um, if you know Brittany, hi TWC. Is Mr. Kamikaze. This is Mr. Monday's son. He's a yellow body blue bar. He's about around 2.5 years old now. So, sorry, notifications going off. So yeah, he's Mr. Monday's son. He is actually squirrel that you just saw. He is that one's uncle. So here's some of the videos that I have up. This is Mr. Kamikaze. He's in shedding right now. He's been shedding for a little bit. How are you tonight, TWC? I don't know if he's just wanting out or if he's ready for dinner or what he wants. But he's a pretty sweet little boy. He doesn't really hand feed this one's never hand fed very well. Lex, my other guy, will hand feed. Thank you. So I can show you him, but he will hand feed. This guy, not so much. He never has. He's always been kind of shy. Now, when we got him, he just wants to come out. See? He actually sees Lex over there. So he's kind of like, yeah. So he's getting a little grumpy. If you go in there, I'll feed you, dude. So we can feed babies. Yeah. Here. Go in here so I can feed you. Where are you? Oh, these are supposed to be large, and these are, in fact, not very large. Whatever. You eat all the ones I gave you? I guess you did. Hello. All right. Now you can hear my dogs going crazy because I think the kids just came in. I'm gonna slide you guys over for just a second. My other guy will come out, so let me get some of these ready because he will come out. Hands on the door. Me, dude. All right. And those that Midwest Panther Chameleons and that know Brit, knows that she has Jethro. This is Jethro's brother, Lex. He is a yellow body blue bar. This is Squirrel's brother. This is Kamikaze's nephew. Sorry, I'm completely blanking. And I am nervous as heck by myself doing this stuff, so I'm still learning. Doing this stuff by myself. Yeah, his plants are growing pretty good. Some I've got to go in through and redo some of them, but it's always plants are like the biggest thing to like always have to do. But he will. Why are you going to eat my camera? You don't do that. But I will give you a roach. If that's what you want. You see Kazi? He will hand feed from me. He's one that's always hand fed meat from me pretty well. Um, I don't know if I can get him. I mean, I might be able to get him to fire up pretty well. Like I said, I don't have a tripod, so my lighting in here is not the greatest, so you can see that he's kind of like in there. But yeah, when I get a tripod, it'll be a little bit better. Hopefully soon. And then I can show you our build if he will let me catch him. He's kind of a pain sometimes to catch. I will let you watch him for a second. I do have to feed her build. So give me just a second. I'm not as organized as Britt is by no means, and there's limited space in here. I mean, yes, I am in a basement, but I don't have the greatest setup because it is like my parents' basement right now. So there is that. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to stuff that you are saying. If you were saying anything. Yes, it's in my pocket. You know, I haven't. Yes, I am on live. What's that on your? Yeah, Starbucks. Where are you? There we are. All right. So this is our build that we have right now. Hopefully he's not going to be a punk, but I'm afraid that he will turn out to be a little bit of a punk. Because every time I get him out, he hisses at me. So we shall see. I mean, he calms down after a bit, but I don't know. I'm hoping like he doesn't stay that way. But like now he stopped hissing at me. But I don't know. Still learning these guys. It is a male. It will be a piebald. I do know that much. Yeah. So that'll be fun. little venture. But I think it's gonna be a little punk. I don't know. I'm hoping the more we mess with it, the more he doesn't, but we'll see. Should be a fun little adventure. Yeah, he is a little conehead, but he's very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. He has really pretty colors on him. I'm just hoping, because he is my daughter's and she's only 7. I'm hoping that he doesn't turn out to be a total a-hole. And hey, Davon, I'm hoping he doesn't become a total a-hole. I'm like, oh. If you can't hear him, he's hissy. And I'm just like, ugh. But then he calms down for a little bit and then he'll hiss at me again. And I've never heard a true, like, I mean, other than Sybil hissing at me, which you guys know Sybil, but like, hiss. This guy hisses. But he's super cool. He's very grumpy. I don't know. He's gonna be he's gonna be an interesting one, I think. My daughter wanted one, and I'm like, man, I don't know, girl. And here we are with one of these, and yeah, kind of. Like right now, he's okay. And like you see how his feet had the little white on them, that he's gonna have the piebald in him. But I don't know. But then he goes in his cage and he hides, and he has the little white line on his side. But I don't know. He acts something. But like then he'll hide in a corner, and now like he is straight hissing at me again. Here, go and I will feed you. Now the way to do it. Probably should have sprayed you before I fed you, but all right. Now I'm going to take you with me to the babies, where it is kind of dark over here. So I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to go over here to the babies. So let's see. This little stool thingy isn't the greatest. Fun. Um, the Vans, they're from. Let me just have to hold this. So, got my little babies in here. So now I'm gonna have to feed. Already. One there. I've got a few in here because I still got to finish up my enclosures. You guys have all kinds of fruit flies on here still. Um, there's a melon here that I'm watching. Eating, pooping, all seem to be doing pretty well. Can't wait till I can get a tripod, so this will be 10 times better. All right. So, food for you, food for you, food for you, food for you. And they're like, yeah, buddy, food for you. Give you guys a little bit more. All right. The babies were born on May 21st, so they're a little over a month old. And then, yes, I know my son's bearded dragon. His enclosure needs to be clean. It's a little dark right now because it's almost time for lights out. He's really not doing anything but sleeping right now. Yeah, well, maybe if once I get everything arranged, his dragon, yeah, he's he's just chilling and sleeping because he's like, it's time to go to bed. But he's super sweet. He doesn't like, we've tried to put substrate in here and everything, but because the original owner that had him kept him in really bad conditions, he doesn't like it. Oh, yeah, he's friendly. He didn't do well with substrate, so we have to be very careful with him. Um, he has, if you can see, he has a little burn mark on here from his previous owner that dropped a heat lamp on him and scarred him. He's going on, oh gosh, he's every bit of, I would say, almost 11 or 12 years old now, this guy is. So he's getting up there in age. So, yeah. No. Sesame can do all kinds of things to him. The only thing that he doesn't like, um, they do. They have quirky personalities. This one's pretty lazy. Although this one likes to be hand fed. Um, you want some roaches? I think I've got a few roaches I can feed you. um, like limited, we were limited with feeders and stuff. Like nobody has anything but the temperatures the way that they are right now. Um, which really sucks. Bearded dragons do have more personality if you will see with him. He's kind of bougie. Um, he likes his food dished out to him. Um, pretty much handed to him because he's lazy. Um, very, very lazy. So there's that. Yeah, you know that I have food for you. So he knows that I have this container. He's a bougie dragon. He sees them. He doesn't want them dumped in there. You can go in here and get them. See what I mean? It's right there. That's my finger. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. That's my thumb. Right there. There's one left in here. 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 Sorry, it's not coming. There you go. Yeah, he's lazy. Very, very lazy. Not gonna lie. Yeah. This guy would watch TV. He's looking for more, but unfortunately, I don't have any more. You might have to settle with getting a salad, and he hates greens. Unfortunately, you might have to get some. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're not gonna eat my finger. Yeah. Like he can be a hunter when he wants to be, but most of the time he's very, 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 very bougie. And could care less and doesn't want to be a hunter. And that's the thing with him. He doesn't want to be a hunter. Like we have to order crickets, but crickets they're not gonna ship the crickets. Because it's too hot, unfortunately. Um my PetSmart is out of crickets and they're not gonna get them because of it. I came over here. I know I'm in the dark, but I'm going to show you the leopard. It was looking super, super cute. Look at her. So that's one of them. That is Miss Storm. She is one of them that I rescued. She is my sassy one. So she didn't like to be held. She bit Stetson. Um, she had very, very bad shed on her. When we got her, she had some issues where we had to help her shed. Unfortunately, she lost some of her toes because of it. Um, and she hates being held because of it. So she's very sassy. Um, yeah. I'm not really sure what she's doing. They probably have leftover crickets in here and all of this good jazz. But see, she's very like, leave me the heck alone. She hates it. My other one is right here. This is Snow. They love to lie in these little rocks that I have and sit here and play in them. We're like, what are we doing? And you can see your sister back there. Like, what the heck are you guys doing? So yeah, I started with these guys. This is what started it. Was these two little faces. So yeah, which one? This one in the rock. So this is the sweet one. She's like, what are we doing, guys? Yeah, the little, yeah, unfortunately. She will let me hold her. She don't care. She's so little finicky because she doesn't get a whole lot of attention, but they're kind of, to me, they're my like, you can't really see the gist of how big they really are. These guys are huge. She is harmless, see? The other one hates me with a passion. She will jump out of my hands. And she's like, what are we doing, guys? Hey, guys, what are we doing? Where are we going? Yeah, this one cuddles. Now our sister's like, "What are you doing?" Sniffing my fingers. You have my sister. But you have my sister. What are we doing? Oh, she's just smiling, like, "Can you just put me back in my hole? Let's put me back in my hole, please." But yeah, these two started it all because I originally got this one. No, I originally got this one that I'm holding. And then I was like, you know what? I need to go back and I need to go get the other one because it needs a friend. It's lonely. Do you want to go back in there? She's like, eh. She's gonna lick the rock. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, she's super calm. And they are. Like Brittany's, like her euphoria is the same way. She could care less. Like, I can literally, hang on, let me set this down for just a second. So chickens for a minute. I can hold her like this. Like, hey guys, what are we doing? Hi guys, what's going on? She could care less what I'm doing. No, she's just hanging. She doesn't even like, she cares. She doesn't give a dang about anything at all. She's like, oh, there's my rock. Okay, cool. And no one's back there like, mm-mm, go the F away from me. Her sister's like, what? No, thank you. She's like, you can come out. And that's why she is Snow, because she's like, you're calm, peaceful, and she's my storm, my wrecking ball. Sass. But she has such beautiful colors. You should see her tail. It's so gorgeous. I just wish she would come out. Come on, baby. You come out. I was like, mm-mm. No, thank you, ma'am. No. Better not. You're gonna try to hold me. You know, I'm super shaky and I'm sorry. This is why I want a tripod. Because unfortunately, with along comes lupus, comes the shakes. Here, you get off this. I will fix your rock. She's like, no. See, she don't care. Get down there so I can fix your rock. You're going back to where I need to fix your rock. Here, stand on that rock. I can move this. Here, you come out so we can see your tail. Here, here, now you can see your tail. Looks like she's starting to shed again, too. But yeah, her tail is gorgeous. I know she's gonna go behind the rock because she hates people. She hates life in general. See, she's super skittish, but she could care less. Like, she's super gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hopefully I can get this built back up. Maybe I need to go on at a different time. I've been on here for an hour and I'm getting nowhere. I don't know what I need to do. What do you guys think? different time, different what is your opinions on that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, granted, my children are down here right now, the menaces, so that's sad. But I do want to include them eventually, which obviously I will be there. But thank you. Yeah, so there's the leopards is a bioactive. I don't have plants in there because the plants that I put in there, um, I put succulents in there and they trampled them. So it did me no good. They just literally trampled them all. um, and so every time I put them in there, they still trampled them no matter what I did. So I was like, well, I'm not going to put any more in there. So I have a few, I know they're the fake plants, but I was like, well, I can't keep putting real ones in there for them to keep tearing them up. So it just gives them just enough because leopard geckos do actually drink droplets too off plants. So if they're not going to keep their real plants, I got to give them something. So I gave them just a few on the little one on the side and one on the back, so it gives them a little bit, but they have enough to hide. And then eventually, since we're out here now, I'm gonna get some more rocks and stuff, and maybe I'll figure out stuff out here that I can put that maybe I can utilize a little bit better in their enclosure um, for them. That will be, for better for them. So we'll see. I'm gonna do a little bit more research now because where we were before just wasn't working. The crescents are they're in a little bit more dark spot, like darkish area, so it's gonna be harder to see them. And I don't have the best light to show you them. Um, but I don't know. What do you guys recommend to get the? I know I don't like I said I don't have the best setup. I'll get a tripod. What do you guys just keep trying? I am. I'm gonna keep trying. Um, Obviously, one night I'm gonna do more of my enclosures. Um, I don't know if right, and it could all depend on even when we move, even because like we're gonna be moving once again, so that's gonna have to get readjusted as well, and everything's gonna get readjusted once again. So yeah, and that's fine. Right. And it all just really just gonna depends on what I'm doing. Um like earlier we went to the creek. We're gonna try to figure out how to get the whole like mobile Wi-Fi thing going. So maybe we can do a few things like that. Um where we go to the creek and just little stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But and with us possibly moving again, that'll take precedence, and then when we get everything set up, that'll change things a little bit more. That'll change my setup again. So it'll make things a little bit differently. Um, and then my lighting will be different again and where I'm at. So I'll make it work, which obviously the lights are getting ready to go off here in about 10 minutes down here. So then it's going to get dark again. It's a little more quieter right now because the kids are upstairs. Um, but just fine. Beta Dragon's still like chilling, looking for something. Yeah, Pun Kitty, it's hot here now, so I'm glad you're getting the rain. We're getting the like 105 temperatures, so like I'm staying in all day pretty much. And we just came back from the creek from evening time. My son just watered his garden. I think tomorrow he's got to go check on his bees. Um, um, nah, I mean today they weren't too bad. And like I said, then we just came back from the creek because it was too hot to go during the day, just because it is like 105, 110 with the heat index here. So it's horrible. Um, so we're going in the evening time. The creek was pretty down. I can't do much in the creek, unfortunately, which really sucks. But I can sit there, I can put my feet in, I can enjoy watching them play, which just being there is all fine for me. Just spending time with them, and they know that mom was there. That's fine. It's all that I'm good with. Um, you know. They weren't too bad today. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys get all the rain too. And keep away from all those fires, Punkity, because you guys don't need that for sure. And hopefully, like I said, we can get the Wi Fi up and going and maybe take you on little like journeys to like I said, to the creek and like out in the field. And yeah, yeah, especially, and I think that's the biggest thing is I think at night when their kids are in bed, I think that's the reason Brit gets a lot of hers because kids are in bed, parents are on, they're chilling and watching. So obviously, maybe if I know like nights that Brit's not going to be on or something, maybe I can pop on and do little stuff. I mean, I know I don't have the reptile she does, but maybe I don't know. Could be an option. I don't have like 200 of them, but yeah, I do too. Luckily, I mean, we're moving right next door, but like then we've got to get everything sorted, and it's kind of a long process right now with everything. Um, just been kind of a year for us, more or less. So I'm hoping things start turning up a little bit and we can get things going. But I think Stetson's doing a little bit better with his bees and is enjoying it out here with us gardening and whatnot. And so he seems to be doing a lot better, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here watching this build and he's like side eyeing me and like being their such judgmental self. It's funny. And the bearded dragon is like, "Where's my crickets? Where's my da da da?" And we can't get any, which really sucks. So exactly. Fortunately, I may have to figure out if another place in another town has anything because everybody, it's like a freaking dry around here, unfortunately, for feeders, for me, anyways. So, whether other than traveling hours away to get anything, to get feeders for my reptiles, because we live in this town that doesn't have anything besides PetSmart. And now he's climbing on top of his rock because he's like, "What are you doing, woman? You just gave me this little bit." So I may have to figure out how to get him some salad tomorrow. So that might be an option for Setson to do. He'll either eat it or starve, I guess. I don't know what to tell him. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that I got this back and I was on here. Maybe next time I'll try it with makeup. See if that changes anything. I haven't been coming on here with makeup. I don't know. We don't even have those, Steve. Um, there used to be one close, but they shut down a long time ago. Pun Kitty. Um, yeah, Pun Kitty, I know. Did you just hop on? Do you want to see? Do you remember Kamikaze and Lex and Squirrel? Yeah, but we don't have like we don't even have any actual like bait shops. Like all we really have is like Hibbit Sports. And you think you remember Kamikaze? I can show you Kamikaze real quick if he hasn't went to bed. He's like my grandpa. He's like my grandpa. Leon. Well, he's kind of going to bed. Kamikaze was Mr. Monday's um son. We bought him from Brittany um when she had him and she sold him at a year and a half. He's like, "What? What are we doing?" So yeah, that's Mr. Monday's son. His plants have overtaken, and he's like, "Oh, what we doing, Mom? What we doing, Mom?" Yes, this is Mr. Kamikaze. And then Squirrel is in bed. And then I also have, so Jethro, I have Jethro's brother. So this is Kamikaze. Yeah. He's like, "Good. You were going to bed and now you're all like, what are we doing, Ma?" Hang on. I don't know if Lex is going to bed. Oh, Lex is showing everybody the good, so hold on a second. Here, go in there. You were going to bed. I'm trying to show everybody before the freaking your lights go out because your guys' lights are getting ready to go out. Yeah, pretty much. You haven't even eaten your roaches. Oh, now you want to tear up your plant. Okay, cool. Come here. And this is Lex, which is Jethro's brother, which is Gambino's son. He's the one that got the little, like, the missing tail. No, they're both like me. So yeah, this is Jethro's brother. So he normally only fires up normally if he's in his home, like in his enclosure, or so Gambino is my favorite. Gambino has been my all-time favorite. Yes, the yellow body blue bar. Um, oh, yeah. So yeah, he's like firing up now. So he's been like the yellow body blue bar has been my all-time favorite. And I don't know why. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. That's a Gambino boy. And I know I don't have the best lighting in here, but look at that. Like, yes, most definitely. Definitely, for sure. Cannot say that is not a Gambino boy. Oh, yeah. He's like, I've had it with you, sir. I'm done with you. I was like, I am so done. So done. But yeah. Now he's like looking back at me like, what did you say about me? I think not, lady. As he looks down at Kamikaze like, excuse me, this is my walking tree. Thank you. As Kazi still tries to get out. So there is that. So yeah. Yeah. All of mine right now that I have. So both of mine. So Lex is a yellow body blue bar, which is Gambino's. Kamikaze is Mr. Mondays. And then Squirrel that I have, which is in here. And I'll just flip it around because she's just being super sweet. This is Miss Squirrel. Say hi, Squirrel. This is Lexa's sister and Jethro's sister. She is a yellow body blue bar as well, which is Gambino's daughter. She's like, what? I know. She's like, can I help you? Excuse me, ma'am. You're invading my space. Thank you. She hates the phone with a passion. Like, hates it. Full on, like, won't eat. She won't do anything when you have the face. All of mine right now are yellow body blooper, except for the veiled. The veiled is hiding somewhere down here. Hopefully, I can get to him before the lights go off. Mm, that's the veiled. He is grumpy. He hisses at me constantly, like no tomorrow. So, yeah. Yeah. Squirrel. Yeah. She was named after Brittany. So, there's that. But squirrel? Squirrel came from the name from Brittany. Legit from Brittany. Because I wanted a chameleon named after Brittany, which was what I always called Brittany was squirrel. So I was like, we need to name one squirrel. So then she was like, well, I'm going to sell squirrel. And I was like, I need her. So I got squirrel. So yeah, that's why. But lights are going to be shutting off soon. And it's going to get real dark down here, y'all. And you're not going to be able to see anything. So there's that. But I think I'm gonna hop off on here for the night. Hopefully I can try to get in routine for this. Maybe come on tomorrow, do some enclosures and try this again. Yeah. So see how it goes. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off here for the night. And I'll talk to you all later. Have a good night, guys.